Good morning, guys. This is Daryl with Lee's Lawn Care and Services. How are you this morning? I wanted to get off to a good start this morning, but that's not going to happen. I forgot my keys to my trailer at my house, so I got to go all the way back home to get these keys and then come all the way back, which is about 45 minute drive either way. So that dashed those hopes of getting off to a nice early start. I had one of my commercial properties I was going to do early this morning, but that's not going to happen because by the time I get back and get all the stuff, it'll be crowded. It's my gas station that I normally do, so I have to do them I guess tomorrow morning. I'll just start with my residential stuff. I've had 2 customers already text me and say they've already left the money out, so I just start with the residential instead of the commercial account this morning. And I wanted to get that commercial account out the way because I didn't want it to interfere with tomorrow's setup, but I have to make an adjustment. So that's just part of business. I'll make the adjustment, and what I'll probably wind up doing is knocking out one or 2 of tomorrow's yards today to compensate for that commercial property being done tomorrow morning. Yeah. So I made a mental note to myself. I think it was Saturday that I had left my keys in my dirty clothes, and I made a mental note to make sure I get that out of there because I figured I was going to wash them, and when in the process of washing them I would have gotten them out of there. But what happened, I wound up washing some other stuff, my bed and all, and I forgot, and then I already had clean grass cutting clothes for the week. I had I want to say either 2 or 3 sets already cleaned up that I just I could just use them. So that's kind of what I did. But my mindset should have been wash my dirty stuff, and I would have ran across my keys, and I would have took them out and put them back in the truck like I normally do. But I didn't do that, and I guess I got too relaxed this weekend. Especially yesterday, I was very relaxed, and I just overlooked the details. I made the schedule out this morning. I usually make the schedule out on a Sunday. Yesterday, but I didn't. I made it this morning, and I don't know. I got too comfortable. Got a little bit too lazy. Took my eye off the ball, and it's all part of preparation. It's like you take your eye off the ball in the game, you lose the game. And that's kind of what it is today. So the minor tweak is going to cost me at least an hour or better before I even get started. But the good thing is I can shuffle some stuff around, and make it work. That's the good thing about being a boss. You can move some things around and make some other things happen. So that's what I plan to do. I plan to shuffle some things around to make sure that I win the game eventually. So it's gonna be a pretty busy week. Got a lot of things to cover this week. I wanted to get off to an early start. There's nothing like getting off to a good early start and hitting the ground running. But I guess, I think about it like this, God has a plan for all of us. And maybe his plan today was for me to do exactly what I'm doing. I'm going back home, get my stuff, get my keys, and then I'm coming back out and I'm going to work. It's going to be time consuming. but it's a reason for it, because other than that, everything would have been a go. And I'm thinking, now that I think about it, I'm looking at the time, I really would have been kind of pushed for time in completing the property, because when I start my commercial property, I like to start about 6:30, that particular one, because people start pulling up, and I need to have certain sections of it done so he can pull up with his stuff and all. And this would have been cutting it close, because it's already 7:10. I would have started, and by about 8, he would need the property to start putting his stuff on. And so that particular section, I might have still been working in it. So it's kind of a blessing that it didn't work out that way. Because when I do that property, I have to get off to an early start, like at least 6:30 at least. I have to be on it, and working on it during that time. And that I would have got off to a late start, and he probably would have got upset, because he would have came there, and I would have still been working on the section that he needed, and it just wouldn't have been good. So I'm kind of glad. It gives me a little time to regroup, to reset a little bit, and start fresh. I'll go hit those residential properties. I'll just start off with them. I had 2 people text me this morning and say the money was out, so all I have to do is go there and go to work. So I'll do that this morning. But, I wanted to get off to that good start this morning. That's what I normally do. But that's fine. It happens. Stuff happens. This happened before. This is not something that has never happened. It's happened a time or two before, but it doesn't happen too often, because I'm usually pretty on it. But hey, it is what it is. This is my doing, and I take full responsibility for it. Kind of being cautious this morning, because it's raining in certain parts of town, and have to be careful, because I came this way when I was going to get my gear, and it was storming, and I'm going back through the stuff, and it looked like it's still storming this way. So just have to be mindful of that. But yeah, guys, another day older, another day closer to the goal, so that's good. There was something else I wanted to talk about this morning. Look at that. State trooper got somebody pulled over. They've been out and about. They've been doing their thing. I got to give them their credit. They've been pulling people over and been staged up and posted up in a lot of spots doing their job. So can't say they're not out here. The troopers have definitely been out and about. But yeah, guys, it's a good season so far. Everything's going good. Everything's flowing nicely. Can't wait to get that new mower. Show it to you guys. But I'm working on it. We're gonna get it together. And when it's time for me to get it, I'll get it. That's how I believe. That's what I believe. I believe that it's time for everything. And when it's time for you to have something, you have it. It is what it is. And if you try to, oh my God. So there is a bad accident on the other side. So that's telling me right there, don't come back this way. I have to go another way to come back over. So I have to do that. I'm looking at it right now. There's no way. If I came back the way I'm going home, boy, I would not make it back. So I got to go another way. I'm looking at it. They got traffic backed up for a couple of miles. So I'm going to have to go the other way to get back over. It's a little bit of a longer way, but it's a straight shot way. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It's a way where there's hardly no hindrance in driving, and there's not much traffic going the other way, and that's what I'm gonna have to do, because this traffic is all the way. Jesus, that's 2 exits I just passed, and I'm going to the 3rd exit, and it's just stacked up. Oh my God! I'm glad I'm not gonna come back that way. I'll never make it back. If I'm crying now about 45 minutes, that's at least 3 hours. That traffic, my God, look at that. That is insane. Steady backing up. 4 exits. 4 exits of traffic is backed up. There ain't no way. I ain't coming that way. I'll be smart about that. I'm gonna go the other way. But yeah, guys. Just want to touch base with you a little bit. It happens. This is part of business. But I really love and enjoy what I do. Hopefully today I can get you guys some footage of my work. I'll get you some before and afters. So you can take a look at what I deal with, and what I'm going through. And it's not. Most of the places are under control, so it's not bad. But then there's some places, yeah, they get bad. The grass just grows like crazy. That commercial lot that I did last week, I think I showed you guys a bit. I think I showed you guys a little before and a after of it. That thing is shot up again. I'm gonna have to go and probably talk to the owners again and see if we can renegotiate something, because I'm going every 2 weeks for that particular property, but we might have to set that up to go like on either a weekly or a 10-day thing, because it's just shooting up too high, and it's definitely too hard to cut on a 2-week basis. It's just to be kept up. I'm gonna have to go there more frequently than that. And I almost cut it the weekend, because I was already cutting another section of the property, but I didn't do it. But I'm sure if I would have done it, they wouldn't have had a problem paying, because these are the type of people that they are. There's no issues with them. But I just like to kind of communicate with them and touch base, upon, what we need to do. Because, I did it last year, and it got high a couple of times, but it wasn't as bad. But I guess by the rain we've been having and all the sun, it's been like just shooting up. I'm gonna have to stick a rule in there to see how high this stuff's been getting. Because I'm cutting this stuff all the way down to like 3 inches and 2.5 inches, and when I'm going back over there, it's like 12 a foot high or 1.5 foot high over a 2-week period, which is crazy, man. It's a lot of grass to be cutting in a short period of time. It's like, dog. And it's unfertilized, untreated. It's just wild stuff. And it's tough. It is tough. All right, guys. That's just my talk for this morning. My Monday morning motivation. But look, hey, you stay positive, guys. You keep moving forward. Don't look backwards. What's behind you is behind you. Look in front of you. Look around you. That's what counts, okay? Guys, have a great day and take care. I look forward to hearing from you soon.